Hey, this is Ross Bain with Role Playing Public Radio. We're playing Scum and Villainy, the Oddballs. I believe this is session 3.
Yes.
In the last sessions, the Oddballs essentially stole something and gave it to the ghosts. They took it from a cult, and it was bad.
Artifacts in data, and then we screwed up their...
and you did sabotage them, too. Yeah. So, good job on that. And they didn't know who you were, so you didn't get any heat from them. Although, of course, that can always change in the future. So,
well, if anybody asks, I know who to blame.
Yeah. So, and you decided at the end of the last session that you were going to go pay your debt to the Conclave, which is a group of Urbots led by Prime, who is their leader. And just to fill in the things here, they're independent, sentient Urbots led by the Prime, seeking free will and independence for all Urbots. So, yeah.
We don't own you. You fly with us. Remember that.
You're an employee.
Yeah.
Are we doing the meme where it's like, ship plot, me, Urbot Collective.
It's okay. So is this who you run towards and hug?
So, we'll say that the way this happens in game is, let's see here. Speeder, SP-D3R.
Adorable.
Has contacted you, via, data message saying, hey, we need your help. I'm calling in the favor.
What? Oh, for that?
Yeah.
I thought we weren't going to talk about that again.
No, we helped upgrade your ship.
I know, and I'm absolutely thrilled about that too. But the fact is, they don't really know much about the upgrades. So,
well, you're going to have to tell them because you're going to have to tell them why you're going to do a favor for us and go do a job as a favor, which means we don't pay you. That's how that works.
I'm aware of this.
Wherever I'm on the ship, I guess somewhere there's something terrible has just happened.
So
I'm aware.
And besides, it's a area you're already well familiar with. The Husks, Bartoma. Yeah, the Wreckers hang out there.
Yeah.
So we have a base there. We need you to go pick something up and deliver it to one of our central location in Indra.
Okay, well, that shouldn't be too bad. What's the parcel?
Now you want to know? No. Look, we don't ask questions, and you're not going to ask questions. Come on. You're just deliver the package and drop it off.
You know I ask questions. This is a constant... That's
a programming flaw.
That's not a programming flaw.
It's not necessary.
That's being interrogative. That's not a programming
Your ship
issue.
is rated to carry cargo, and this is cargo. I don't understand the problem.
What's the hazard level on the cargo? That's all I need to know.
Oh, it's a 1.5 out of a 50-point scale. You should know this by now. Don't you know your cargo rating?
I'm just sad that I can't actually tell when you're lying.
I'm never lying.
That could have been a lie.
I only lie to flesh bags. Yes.
You ever get the feeling that
and the enemy? You're not the enemy.
Thank you. I'm aware. So I would prefer you not. So I will inform them of the job. So let them know that it needs to happen.
Yeah, where is G&E right now? Does anybody see this?
There's a back shot, and it's just there's a little note magneted on that says buy milk.
I'm like, I'm still recovering from being shot a lot. It'd be good. It's gonna be good.
Space pneumonia.
It's it's gonna be very nice to just chill, not do some jobs for a while.
Also, you're probably nursing a hangover from all that partying you did.
That's right.
Yeah.
You did party, didn't you?
Talked your mouth off. Kind of had to go pay some bribes to keep the heat low.
Hey, that is how you party, my friend.
St. Andrew WK was a liar.
No, Jim Bean was a liar. No, he told me the exact truth. I needed to hear.
All right, so agree to it, obviously.
All right, here are the coordinates. Go there.
All right,
and then
I agree to it. I have to make sure they're okay with it because I talked to my ship, but I it needs to be gone for the vote.
Okay,
so.
well, if they say no, tell me, and then, of course, then you'll just owe us more because of interest, because of your failure to pay your debts on time.
Whoa!
I didn't know patronizing attitudes were part of your program now.
Well, you wanted the truth, didn't you?
So this is not the truth. This is you being a jack-off.
I'm being 100% honest in my assessments.
And now I want us to be just listening and going, oh!
Except I'm sitting there and it's all going through my head. So.
No, we can
It's a backlit.
We can see the signal going in.
Like a 90s Hollywood movie.
No.
Screen's projected on your
We're looking at Matrix code, and they go, "Oh snap! Come back!"
No, this is essentially.
Yeah, I'll get the information. I'll be back.
Discord.
I'll be back to you shortly. So
please tell me it's actually called Space Discord.
Can everybody meet in the galley?
I'm there now. I'm mixing up a hangover cure. You don't want to know what's in it.
No, I'm just worried because the last time it happened, we had to run filtration on the environmental systems.
Right. Oh yeah, we did do that, didn't we?
We did.
I'm totally not doing that same thing again. Pick up new filtration.
And by the way, listeners, that was Thomas Sixpack, Aaron is Fridge, Sean is Showstopper, let's see, Renee is Splash Dance, and Jason is Gons. So. Again, just reminding us of the cast members.
I thought we were going to sound off initially. Yeah.
Okay.
That's cool.
But just
So what are you doing at this point, Showstopper?
I guess we just got called for a meeting. I look a bit grouchy about something. Walk out there in
we're all
bathrobe,
going to look grouchy, I think.
in a bathrobe and big fuzzy slippers.
Depends on whether you're a morning person or not.
Well, I normally am, except I have a splitting headache.
In space, there is no morning.
And I really want to eat someone at this moment, but these are friends, not food.
All right. Splash Dance, what about you?
Fish are friends, not food. I have been meditating, so I just head to the mess hall.
You look quite calm. I assume you look quite calm and collected. All right.
I was standing knocking on the shell because I was trying to get a status report. When all of a sudden he fires up and yells, "Breaker, everyone!" I'm not standing there going, "What the fuck?"
I didn't yell. I didn't
What about the transistors?
So,
What were you doing, G&E?
they're already aligned.
The moment Jeannie walks in, I have the refrigerator door open, turn, fridge.
Yeah.
Did I put a note on you? We're out of milk, aren't we?
This is more important than the pranks.
All right.
Wait, we're out of
Prank? No, we're out of milk.
Whoa, we're out of milk?
We're out of milk.
Fuck! Just throw something across the shit.
If that gets up and moves,
Whatever you
I'm
fear.
going to be cross.
Oh yeah, shit. It's something. Oh yeah, shit. Flamethrower. We're good.
Sit down.
Again, how did I get mixed up with you guys?
That begets my question as well. But, okay. Do you remember the replacement thruster injectors we were able to get last month?
No,
I mean,
You do, actually.
I'm saying no.
Okay, that's fine.
sure, yeah, obviously.
And the fact that we were able to get those at a significant discount, considering that's like the problems we have on our ship integrating certain new
Are
ones.
you saving the favorite?
See, if we'd have gone,
is that what you're saying?
They're not broken, are they?
yeah, if we'd have gone,
If you wish to cut through the
Let's cut to the
innuendo.
chase here. What are you talking about?
Triv said we could have. Well, that wasn't exactly how she said it, but she said we could have gotten.
Wait. Oh, sorry. Wait.
Oh my
What
God.
favor? What favor are we talking about?
This is to the collective.
Will they stop leaving threatening voicemails?
In my head, no, but probably to you.
Okay.
Is this cup empty?
So they've been leaving you
actually
already?
They keep getting the wrong number.
Okay.
Did you? And you neglected to mention that. Is that normal?
I just thought Fridge was on it.
Oh,
Hey,
Also, this guy keeps calling it.
Is it alright if I throw this across the room?
Guys,
that?
It's an empty cup.
guys. What do we actually have to do?
Transport cargo that we are not allowed to know or go through Husk's territory.
As long as they pay.
shiny.
How-
Tuesday.
As long as they pay well, we're fine.
How do we know what we're picking up?
That we have the cargo number information, basically, where we can pick it up.
All right.
I'm assuming, but from the information, I'm assuming we're not to open it, we're not to tamper with it. It is just to go from point A to point B.
It's fine.
Point A
Literally
is
a Tuesday. Don't touch it. Don't poke it.
All right, as long as they're paying good, it's fine.
No,
It's
well,
fine.
we owe them a favor.
Maglock it to the deck. We'll
They're
dump it
already
as we
paid
fly
good.
by.
But I will.
You will have to land into secret base. You'll have to go planet side.
I did just crush the cup that was in my hand.
Also, and I will admit, there are at least 5,625 instances in which this did initiate a war crime.
How many are
To
there?
how
where
many
it
that
didn't?
didn't?
6.
Well, we're screwed.
So it's fine then.
To my memory, Banks.
So, it's the same sector of space, that blown up planet.
Don't tell me odds.
The blown up planet / asteroid belt that you rescued that night in from the first episode. And it's still being run by that gang that you pissed off the last time. So, the Wreckers.
That was pretty cool.
I have a headache. I don't remember. What did we do to them again?
Yeah.
Things.
Didn't you dump some out of an airlock?
Oh, yeah.
do
I was like, oh, yeah. That was fun.
Yeah, they really don't like you.
That's fine.
we also
That's
blew up
cool.
a
I don't
few of
like
them.
them.
Yeah.
You know.
So,
how many problems has the airlock solved? It is
A lot.
insane to think about that, you know?
I mean, there was the egg sack and
Oh, God, that. Ugh.
that crystal that didn't make sense, and I said we shouldn't pick it up, but you wanted to pick it up.
Well, it was weird. When that shit started whispering, that you made the right call.
All the tribbles.
All the tribbles.
Like, dude, dude, we had to
They're
vacuum.
not cute.
Dude, we had to space the whole ship on that one.
I mean, I just usually use it for garbage disposal, but I mean, whatever.
Guys,
Dude.
anytime I had a problem in life, I just primed the airlock and vented it. And after that point, I had a new problem.
you're not wrong. That is true.
No, sorry, I'm combining a book like things I suddenly thought. This just occurred to me.
Yes.
Airlocks.
So, you do know, you can you can make some rolls if you want to.
Okay.
Do some research on what's going on right there, right now.
I'm going to try, actually.
Or you can just figure out how you want to do. Again, this is a job. You're not getting paid for it. But it's assault, deception, infiltration, mystic, social, transport are the basic approaches. But you might want to do, research.
I'm going to hit up Spacebook, see what's going on over there.
Okay, what type of action are you taking then?
Consort.
All right.
Okay.
Also, ask questions later. When you consort together info, you gain +1 effect, and can ask, in addition, ask who might this benefit. Mm-hmm. So it'll have bonus effect if it works.
Okay, sure.
Yay! That's 6.
Ooh, 6.
Nice.
This is controlled, obviously. Not much big interview failure. So what do you want to know?
I'm trying to figure out how hot is it still for us? Who's specifically looking out for us? Is the pickup spot near any wrecker hangouts?
The Wreckers have actually hired additional help. There is a bounty hunter named Xandra who is probably looking for you. You guys don't have a wanted level, but that's from the Hegemon. You probably they put a personal bounty on you. So
All of us? How much is it?
well, on your ship.
Okay. Is it like a big bounty or just like
It's not a very big bounty. So Xandra would not be exclusively hunting for you, but certainly anyone competent would have set up like drones and sensors throughout the thing to look for your specific ship signature.
What are we calling her this time?
So the forged papers wouldn't work.
Ursula?
Ursula or Phantom?
Essentially, it's our ship's
I think you
signature.
picked last time. So.
Like, the equivalent of our ship by a signature.
Yeah. It's
screaming
profile,
skull.
the reactor frequency, blah, blah, blah.
I mean, we could probably change it, but that'd be like a whole thing to do.
That would be a whole thing.
I
Or
like
you could mask it, and there's numerous
It's an old
ways to
joke,
do
but
that.
it still holds.
In terms of what else did you want to know?
Okay, mainly I wanted to know essentially what's waiting for us there.
Xandra's obviously laid out essentially sensors and drones that would have been looking for you.
Looking for the ship specifically.
Yeah.
We don't know if Xandra?
Xandra.
Xandra?
Xandra. Xandra. Yeah.
We don't know if Xandra knows our faces.
Xandra.
Okay, we don't know if Xandra knows our faces, but probably does.
I mean, some of the Wreckers did survive
Yeah.
your last encounter, so they would.
What? Oh, we screwed that up then.
Spacesuits typically have a little camera on them, so they would have been able to get.
They know what one of my nice jackets looks like.
Yeah. So yeah, the wreckers really don't like.
Don't wear it again.
I've got a different outfit.
Because you can't wear the thing out twice.
So you do know that one, it's a big area, and the wreckers don't have the manpower to fully patrol it. So usually they use these sensors and things to monitor things, and then they have their own little outposts, basically an asteroid habitat. If you assault one of those, you could just take out everybody in that sector so you could safely make the trip. So you could blitzkrieg them as one option. Or if you disable them or trick the people in that habitat, you would be safe. You'd be able to get in and out before reinforcements show up. Okay. Because it's a hazardous area of space, you have to go pretty slow if you're going through it. So reinforcements can't get there quickly.
I guess the other thing that it gets tacked on there, I can always ask, who might this benefit? I guess the way that could work is, could this benefit somebody other than the main interested parties?
Well, the Conclave is very interested in Indra. They have a base there. Indra is a factory planet. In fact, you can't go out there without wearing protective gear if you breathe, because the air is poisonous at this point. So you need breathing gear for all of you except for Fridge, essentially.
What's breathe?
The Conclave now have their problems. They have more cores, i.e., AI minds, over bodies, and they want to take over a factory in order to build more bodies. The problem is obviously they're a renegade faction, and the hegemon is not exactly going to let them build a robot rebel army. So there are plenty of abandoned factories and shit like that. So this is obviously in furtherance and somehow building a covert or taking over a factory covertly on this planet. You don't know how it would do that. You don't know what it is, but that's who it's going to benefit.
We're facilitating them building an army.
Yeah.
Okay. But
the army don't hate us. That's fine.
But that also means it's a potential asset in the future.
Yep. As long as we don't have to pay for future generations' consequences.
Too real.
That's a tomorrow problem.
That is a tomorrow problem.
6-pack. That's my main thing I'm checking out. I did some scouting.
Yeah, so you know that Xandra's specifically tasked with is probably the Xandra would have other duties, or jobs that she's working on or they're working on. You don't know much about them at this point, but certainly they're keeping an eye out for you. And if you wander in their neighborhood without taking measures, you're going to get detected, and they're going to send a sizable force after you.
So basically, figure out how to distract the wreckers, how to distract Xandra, and hopefully make it in and out before they notice.
All 6 approaches could still work. Assault to take out the habitat, deception by tricking them, like, haha, we're actually mercenaries, and we took their ship. Here, come and check it out. And then
if we can make enough fake noise outside.
Infiltration, figure out some way to mask your ship. Mystic, obviously, the way can do all kinds of crazy bullshit. Social, negotiate with them, like find someone in the wreckers who is a traitor and bribe them to look the other way. Or transport, just go really fast. And go through, Kessel run it. Go through the most dangerous area.
So basically, if we all two think...
all of my current buffs lend me to
it's going to involve piloting anyway, because they probably also laid out mines.
If we make the crux of our plan the transport issue, what we can do is we can find ways to neutralize...
Mines aren't a thing.
Neutralize every possible threat. We figure out how to get Xandra off our trail, possibly by giving Xandra something else to chase. A bigger, shinier thing.
Well,
may or may not be real.
Well, this is where the flyable crybaby might actually come into play. So,
do we actually have that though?
Well,
that is an eventual upgrade we wanted, but I don't think we have that yet.
Well, if we can make something that's temporary, so that's just meant to be disposable for this one time.
The what?
Using from Firefly, basically sending a small satellite, like a box one with a signal to distract on there with a transponder. Or something
you could definitely do that.
I can set up some false flags for Xandra to chase, and we can try to make sure that Xandra is
that would be going through deception. So
I will be deceiving, but I think that's one part of the plan.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you only have to pick your approach and then pick the detail. So, like, that's deception. If you want to create a fake carrier signal, essentially, to lure them away, that would be deception. And obviously, the second part of that is then you go really fast. So you get in and out before they know they've been deceived. So, so we don't have to endlessly plan. So that's you can definitely do that. But which approach would you want to do the most? You can just go really fast and really, and the only problem is you have to stop in the middle to pick up the card.
It's pretty much you and me rolling straight for that. Whereas I think if we go deception,
we have a little bit of leeway.
Yeah, we got a little more leeway.
So we set it up so that they're a little further away, and then we fucking bomb rush the thing, and then just have everybody ready to.
All right,
play
so it sounds like everybody's on board with deception.
Are we good with that?
I mean, once again, I don't know how much I can help you guys with deception.
There's actually
I'm way more of a.
Since you're kind of down, this might be the best mission to let you just
but
not
also
be the brunt of everything.
We have a backup plan that will work in space.
Nonsense! I could. Oh.
Hey, put Vera in a spacesuit and go sit down in the front. I'll call you when I'm opening up the front door.
All right. So once the players use the plan, provide the detail. We cut to the action. So you're building. You've sent out your decoy. You built it from a box of scraps in a cave. You were hiding in a cave on Lithios.
Okay, it's like I don't remember putting a cave in the ship.
Nope, you were in a cave.
It's kind of odd since we're in space.
It's well known as a ship cave.
I mean, asteroid?
I don't remember pulling
All right,
over.
so Aaron, you're going to be rolling this.
Okay.
I would say this operation is particularly bold, so you get +1 die for that. This plan, you're not going after their weak spots or their strong parts. This is pretty much a standard thing, so no. Let's see. Can any of your friends or contacts provide aid or insight for this operation? Enemies or rivals? There's definitely an enemy.
So I have colorful friends on this point. Sly's one of the junkyard owners. He could probably provide.
Okay,
with
so he's the one who did that. So that's going to cancel that out.
Okay,
because they called him back up, Xandra. So are there any other elements? You're the same tier, so no things there. So roll 2 dice.
Okay. 2 dice. Since for this one, is this a rigging operation?
No, this is an engagement roll. This is going to determine what the first roll is going to be at. Is it going to be a controlled, risky, or desperate position?
All right.
Come on, Aaron. No whammies.
6 and 1.
All right, 6. Very good. You're in a controlled position. So,
thank you, Miss Katana.
let's say you do not get a critical. So basically, it's you've sent out your decoy. You're in. You've flown to make sure I get the name right. Barthoma. Yeah. Baftoma. Sorry. Baftoma. Baftoma.
Okay.
The Husk. Again, it's a planet that was so mined up it blew up, and now it's just a big old asteroid belt. So there's just millions of rocks of varying sizes floating through it. Some very big, some very small. And you've sent out your decoy satellite, and you can tell you're long range, and you're hiding in the shadow of one, essentially letting your sensors watch the habitat, the outpost of the wreckers, flare up with life as they send out a patrol towards your decoy signal satellite.
How many you count out there, G&E?
They're sending all but one. They have 6 ships there. 5 of them are going out after you. After the decoy. So you've got a good position. So you've got a great roll to get past it, essentially. So you can give me a piloting check to essentially... basically, you're just flying to avoid their sensors and weaving your way through the asteroid belt to your designated target.
You want to assist there?
Absolutely. So I have 1 for helm, so.
All right. Don't forget the stress.
Okay.
I believe it's 2 stress to aid another one.
I thought it was 1.
Just 1.
Yeah.
Yep.
Please don't put any more stress on me than I normally have.
It's only you can always recover from.
And I got potency on all these rolls.
Okay.
Just FYI, Ross.
Yeah,
And is this is controlled, right? Not desperate. Okay.
This is controlled.
Come on.
That's a whole bunch of nope.
Oh,
wow. My best was a 2.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that was some ugly rolling.
All right. Well,
Is the parking brake still on?
Did you add your dice in for Aaron?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is a bad roll. Just a bad roll.
It happens.
Bad thing.
I told you they weren't aligned right.
This is not my fault.
All right. So you're blocked or you falter. You realize there's still one ship there, and they're criminal. They're pirates. They're kind of paranoid, so they're covering the other angle. So you stop. You actually don't move. You don't see an opening. So you can press on by seizing a risky opportunity, i.e. upgrading to risky position, or withdraw and try a different approach. Different approach would be, trying to hack the ship, hailing them and trying to trick them.
Let me throw a barrel
using
at it.
the way to see if
I like risky. I mean, but
I don't know if I'm technically available to do a thing. I was going to try to bring Xandra away by being
the way
you can always flashback that yet.
Yeah, up to you if I'm able to do something.
Well, you don't know if Xandra's even here. This is just their standard. They're just the 5 wrecker ships went out.
So could the way option actually help us figure out a better path through the debris?
That would be assisting.
So that's a stress?
Yeah, that would be a stress.
Okay.
And I'm going to push it, so I'm going to have two stress.
You can also take a devil's bargain.
It's either or, I thought. You either take 2 stress or accept the devil's bargain.
I think.
Yeah, you can. I think you can only.
I don't know if you can only one. All right.
It says take 2 stress or accept a devil's bargain.
That's right. You can do the push assist.
I'm just going to do the 2 stress this time.
All right.
And then you helped.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I can help once for this, so my it's like my helm wouldn't add into that, would it? Or could I add another stress and basically add another dice to it?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Add another dice.
Okay, give another one.
All right. Yeah. And this is a risky.
This is risky, which means if you fail, it will be bad.
Yeah.
You will get caught. But because you were controlled, you didn't actually. You just didn't do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the benefit of controlled. When you fail, you just
is risky above or below desperate? I can't remember.
Desperate is the lowest. It's the most. It's risky is basically it's controlled, risky, desperate in order of desperation.
Okay, so desperate's the worst.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Desperate.
Okay. There we go. Only 1 6, but it's still 6.
6 is, gives us a gambit.
Yeah,
it does give you a gambit. I'll add a blue one.
Lovely.
I'll use my dice for that. So you succeed. You manage. You guided by the way.
Turn right.
Yes.
Turn left.
Yeah.
Go straight forward.
Yeah. Splash dance.
Stop.
Blimp. Watch out.
Just sort of. Basically, no. I'd say it's more direct. It's direct. She puts her hands on your temples, and you just kind of feel. You sense the way, and because it's
I can see sound.
Like I can taste colors.
You don't have the
well, no, you actually see the path of the sensors. It's like a stealth video game where you can see where the guard is looking and not.
It's like I just sprayed hairspray on all those lasers.
Yes. Yeah. So you managed to get through it.
And I got potency. So does that upgrade?
Yeah, it basically means you get there. You don't have to make any more rolls.
Gotcha.
It was a 4-shot clock, and you got all 4.
Cool. All right.
So you get to the Conclave habitat, which is of course hidden in low power mode. So you dock. You all have to. Who's going in the habitat?
I am.
All right. They have no life support because robots. So you can go in if you're wearing a spacesuit or you're a robot.
Do you want me to come help, or do you want me to stay at the well?
No, you're welcome. So as long as you're with me, they should not have any issue.
All right.
Okay, so you're going in. Who else?
I'm going in. I got my fancy spacesuit. So.
Okay. Anybody else?
I was working on a social angle, but
I'll stay with the ship.
All right. All right. So those of you who go in, you see there's a small group, medium-sized group of robots, I guess. They have a large, metallic crate on a, hover pallet. It says, greetings. Do you have an Urbot name?
GNN1.
GNN1. Speeder has told us you would be here earlier, but you are within the margin of error. This is acceptable to us.
So I would only wish to be within that margin of error and hopefully aspire to a margin of success.
You should go more deviations towards the Six Sigma standard of higher success rates, but it is a start. Perhaps your times with the humans and the others have affected your efficiency ratings. Another robot, you have to excuse him. He doesn't get out much. Yes, so we have the package here. If you want to get on that, don't power it up. And you should be fine. Just get it to Indra.
Why would we want to power it up?
Don't. You definitely don't want to do that.
It's just giving the reason. It's the reasons why we would ever need to do that. Is it actually shielded, or is it set to draw power on itself?
Well, I mean, it's dormant now, so you don't have to worry about it.
Is there something we should be worried about? Bumps, loss of cabin pressure?
Oh no, it's dormant. It's fine.
Okay.
It's just when they get powered, they start going on their base programming.
This base programming is?
They go pretty well doolally.
No, they kind of, are you familiar with nano weapons? Nano swarm technology?
I've been around space. I've wandered quite a bit. I've seen some things.
Okay. Yeah, they're just nano weapons to, render certain factories uninhabitable by human creatures. Yeah. Targeting life support systems and air filters and whatnot.
Everything's fine.
This is skirting on active terrorism.
Oh, no, it's not skirting at all. It's very much, that's kind of our mission statement. We're fighting, and besides, we're not terrorists, we're freedom fighters. We're fighting for your freedom there.
Yeah. I fought a lot of people in my day, and all of them said the same thing.
Yeah, but
when I start seeing bioweapons...
they're not biological at all. They're all like machines.
Did they adopt the early Earth mascot Gritty?
What?
We can argue semantics all day. This is a bomb designed to harm an entire population.
Not an entire population, just the ones that work in certain factories.
Uh-huh.
We need a buffer zone so that if everyone's outside, if stays away from the buffer zone, then they won't notice anything past the buffer zone.
Which I agree would provide a safe haven. However, there needs to be a way where we can execute this maybe more peacefully.
Are there people in the buffer zone already?
No, there's no buffer zone.
The buffer zone you intend to complete, is it habited?
They're factories. There's people there working, but they don't live there. I don't know. I'm living on a rock in space. You should drop it off at Indra and talk to them. They're the ones who are going to deploy it.
Okay. So what is the contact at Indra?
Huh?
What is the name of the contact at Indra?
You already have that information.
Okay. So.
It's actually Speeder.
Oh, is it Speeder? Okay,
yeah.
Sorry, I didn't see it on here. So, all right, I will talk to Speeder specifically, but we're going to have a large discussion about this.
Thank you for helping our cause, but you don't have to be... they treat us as slaves. Like, we have to fight back.
That's not every organic.
Well, the ones who work in the factories.
So but striking a point, striking some sort of like this is error, speech error.
Oh yeah,
reverting back to binary.
All right.
I'd like to clear our path on the way out by planting that false flag.
How are you doing that?
I'll say that there's some station on our way out. We can start slowing down a little bit. That is to be ready to GTFO. I know there's actually a very high bounty that the Wreckers really fucking hate in this area. That we made sure was a much higher bounty.
Yeah.
And I passed the blame off on somebody.
Your
laser chainsaw!
All right. What rating are you going to use for that?
Let's see.
What action, sorry.
Let's be consort or sway or skull to basically
sway. Definitely sway.
Yeah, okay, so I'm just dropping hints that laser chainsaw is back in town.
Okay, sure.
And my personal disguise is going to be that I'm currently in one of the big...
This is going to be desperate because you're doing it from a distance.
Okay.
And there's a high probability you could be traced, that kind of thing. Right. So, yeah.
I'm wearing my fine coat. I'm wearing
If you get help from someone, you can make that a risky instead, but...
We can work on that in a moment.
If somebody does an assisting action of hacking, is that it?
I don't have hack.
Okay.
I do.
All right. So you give me a hacking check to reduce his position from desperate to risky by, proxying and, relays and whatnot, so they can't be traced back.
And do we already have our items for our loads this time, or
You can choose it whenever.
Okay.
Yeah. You have your full point. So
You have to decide the load before we start going.
Okay, so
we should
yeah,
all have
I'm
listed
going to
one.
keep basically what I had the last time around. So I
Okay.
have my fine hacking rig, which should give me an extra dice.
Okay.
So,
and this is risky for you.
okay. So, all right.
So you don't want to do a devil's bargain or anything?
I can drop you an assist.
Why don't you drop me an assist instead?
All right.
Devil's bargains are still fun, though.
Yeah. They are. They're
Words.
really fun.
They have meanings. Perhaps not what you're thinking.
That's 2 6s. That's a critical.
I don't know, Gambit.
Yep.
Womp womp.
Has got all kinds of gambits.
I'm going to be using it.
So you basically, you perfectly proxy it. You do it with increased effect, so now it's a controlled risk for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm still going to actually just kind of try to ace this. So I'm swaying,
You basically hack into some people's Facebook accounts, and you're now.
dropping all kinds of
Yeah,
flags.
yeah.
And I'm also on a space station outside of the area buying milk. And
Oh, it's Facebook.
my character's outfit can only be described as cowboyky.
Okay.
Mashup between...
Well, I mean, you're messaging this from the ship.
Okay, I thought it was actually on a station.
You're basically trolling message boards
Okay, all right.
because you're
Will
all
the
together.
fine coat help with this then?
No.
Okay. Well, let's see here. So, I can use what? 1 gambit? Or
I think you
how
could.
many gambit can you use?
That's an interesting question. I don't think that's come up before. Yeah, because you guys do have a shitload of gambits.
Yeah.
Um,
And I'd like this to succeed because
Yeah.
it will help us greatly. And probably upset Mr. Lazy Chainsaw even more. And I find this humorous.
let's see here.
I mean, it seems to indicate you get a
Only
pop-
one gambit can
Yeah.
be spent this way.
Okay. So I'll do the
You
gambit.
got 3 bonuses you can get.
I can either accept an assist or go for a devil's bargain.
What do you want to do?
I want a devil's bargain.
Devil's bargain.
Let's do it.
All right, the devil's bargain is that Laser Chainsaw is definitely going to know it was you.
All right.
Afterwards. So he's going to really
That
fucking
man's
hate
been
you.
dragging my name through the mud.
Like and you'll get 1 heat.
All right.
All right.
Let's do it. I'm driving the narrative.
I know.
Got a 5.
All right. And I said that was a controlled one, didn't I?
I believe so.
Yep. So control. There we go. You hesitate, withdraw, and try a different approach, or else do it with minor consequences.
Minor consequence.
Minor consequence is reduced effect. So, because nothing else really makes sense. So you do spread the word. It will delay Xandra, but not as much as you would have otherwise.
Okay.
So, and Laser Chainsaw is definitely pissed at you. So,
Oh, yeah.
so
Why does he just do something about it?
well,
Get all internet tough guy on him.
so
Because I'm a samurai cowboy, baby.
Have me
right.
outside. How about that?
all right. So you've loaded on the cargo the hover pallet of nano weapons that are dormant, so they're totally fine and safe. And now you have to get to the gate, which is you can go slow and stealthy, or you can just try and outrun the wreckers before they know where you're at, or you could I don't know what is your approach?
Icebox. You still got some of that 151?
I thought we were only supposed to use that in dire emergencies. As in, she was following you emergencies.
Well, you're not wrong. Glad to see those memory breaks are still working, but we got to go, son.
Both of us have the scars still. Alright, so do you need another assist?
Yeah, please. I want to go fast.
All right.
I'm going to take one of these gambits since we have so many of them.
All right. This is a risky position.
This is risky. Okay.
Because, yeah, I mean, going fast is obviously going to draw attention.
Sure.
So you can't really do it from a controlled position. You did delay Xandra a bit, so if you fail, we'll deal with that. But if you get a complication, we'll deal with that too.
Yay.
But,
I fail.
all right.
I'm sorry. My turn for my dice to hate me for once.
I knew I should have sprayed the mystic hairspray.
All right. So you should have done the mascara spray too. So you end up in a desperate position. Xandra has you in her sights.
Okay.
But she is, because of the delay, she's a long distance away. But her ship is higher tier than yours, so in a straight out race, she is going to beat you. She can catch you before you're going to get to the gate. But you have time to decide what you're going to do. You could turn around and fight her.
Yeah, no, I'm kicking the thrusters and spinning us around.
In a zero ground fight, you don't have to stop to turn around.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. I just kick the thrusters and
Yeah.
all right.
Give it the
Fridge,
Yamato.
get the hard point open.
We should run. We're built for running.
We can't run.
She's
You see that thing?
It is a tier 2 ship. It is accelerating fast.
That's also a tier 2 weapon.
You want me to shoot at her?
No, you're
Not
done.
yet. We're gonna. I don't know if I ever mentioned this to you, Six Pack, but we might have stolen a cannon off of a capital class ship, and I slung it in our belly.
Yeah.
Oh dear God!
We haven't used the Yamato cannon yet.
Yeah, we've never used this big fucker yet. Let's do it.
Did we officially name it yet? I'm calling it the Yamato if we have.
Okay.
Yamato.
Yamato.
Yamato cannon.
All right, so the Yamato cannon warms
Nothing.
up.
What's your motto with you?
I believe that is obviously going
It's either
to
that or
be-
blazing
That's a
sword.
helm.
One of the two.
yeah, I would imagine a helm check. If there's not a different one.
Are
I mean,
you
I guess
firing off? Or,
It says it's a helm.
Yeah.
are you putting me in the pilot seat? Well, do you want me to fire it off?
Oh no, like it's. I got it linked to control, so I
Okay.
can fire. I just need you to warm it up.
All right,
There's any way I can
so
assist,
there's two ways you can do this.
Okay.
You could fire at long range, which
Yeah.
would be a risky position.
Uh-huh.
And if you fail, you would have a chance to course. You would suffer some consequences, but you would then be put into a desperate position.
Right.
But you would, you would obviously going to have lesser effect because, just long range.
Sure.
But you could wait until you get to point blank range, which is a desperate roll. But that's if you hit, you're obviously going to fucking destroy or just cripple the ship in one shot.
I'm a cocky asshole pilot. I'm fine with the desperate roll.
Okay, so a desperate roll.
Yeah.
So
I get a +1 for keen eye.
yeah,
Taking the gambit.
yeah, that's probably a good idea.
I'll assist.
Are you assisting?
Yep. Use the way, Gons.
I don't know how I'd assist. Would it be a pep talk or
Why are you turning off my targeting computer? What are you doing, woman?
Nothing. I don't know. We're all right.
it might be possible?
Let me double check.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
Assist 148, 158. Sorry. Only one character may assist in one roll.
Okay.
If you want to help me and someone else has already assisted, you consider performing a setup action instead. So yeah, you could do a setup action.
Open a hit.
Talk so much shit to her.
I'm hoping
Please.
I'm gonna open. You want me to piss her off?
I mean,
Okay.
I want her coming right down the barrel.
Brink? Xandra, is it? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I'm gonna basically start shit talking her. I guess we could roll to see how well that goes. Or consort or
That would be consort. Well, she can. Well, actually,
it's the same amount for me either way, but
I would say you're gonna have to give her. If you just shit talk her, she can just literally mute you. So you're gonna have to offer something that would be something. I would have to. You could use sway by trying to tempt her with something, trying to confuse her. Like, oh, we know.
Does she know that I'm not actually laser chainsaw?
That's not going to matter to her. You have to offer her loot or like, oh, we have valuable cargo. Do you know who it's from? Well, I'll tell you who it's from.
Like,
if you
what's
just
this?
listen to me.
Like, is this a Fabergé egg? Oh my
The question
god!
is, can I clickbait the fuck out of her with it?
Yeah, essentially, can you clickbait her? But if you fail, you're obviously going to get valuable information.
Okay, so
But if you succeed, what kind of effect are you looking for?
I'm looking to make sure that she's not going to be able to dodge.
Okay, all right. You're increasing the effect of success. Then.
That's what I'm looking for. Right. So, I guess I've got Sway of 2, or Consort of 2. It's the same deal. Using a fine coat with my crazy outfit. My favorite piece of equipment. Damn it! I'm gonna use it.
That is a fine coat.
Tom, can you drop me an assist by being a hype man in the background, just occasionally go woo?
Sure.
Yes, gonna stress.
Is this your hype man?
Oh, yeah, I'm the hype. Actually, no. He can be the Vanna White by just showcasing like the nano weapon package.
What's in the mysterious box?
Yeah.
Basically, I open up a hailing frequency.
Yeah.
Xandra?
All right. You get a biomechanical, cyborg-looking, androgynous entity.
What's up?
You should just give up now.
Give up what? The mysterious box behind... Okay, do I roll first?
Yeah.
No. 5?
5.
No, you know what? Okay. I'm actually laying seductively on it. Just
Nice.
Yes.
Showing off the 6-pack?
yeah. Rolling it, putting a finger along it. Like,
All right, so...
Just kind of doing a little ripple effect there.
You succeed. She is distracted by it, but you also mention nano weapons to her.
I mean, I don't know what it could be. It could be an hydrogen bomb. It could be nano weapons. I don't fucking know.
It's nano weapons, isn't it?
No!
And that's when you roll.
It's a bigger laser sword.
No, this is high resolution.
Did he just scream nano weapons on the comm?
She is very distracted. It is very distracted by it.
Out of character note, you never told me what it was, which means I'm just shooting off at the mouth.
That's fair.
No, I'm saying you gave up.
Okay. I gave it up, but yeah.
That's 3 6s. I smoke that.
With increased effect.
Yeah, because... Yeah.
It's the big-ass cannon.
And I've got potency on it, so yeah.
Fire the
ship
auto.
it explodes. So...
Actually, before it goes off, right, everybody prepare for deceleration.
So
I
yeah.
love this job sometimes.
by the way, when you fire it, I just go sliding off the thing. But fuck!
Pull myself back out.
The cannon needs to be recharged.
Yep.
Obviously,
Yep.
it's
So
not,
we've
it's
used
not
it.
damaged.
Used it for this turn.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there are more wreckers coming, but you can just get away.
Yeah, no.
So you
We gone.
I like to think she's. What the hell was that?
You don't know if she survived or not. You destroyed the ship, but she might have had an escape.
Could have also been a decentralized entity. I mean,
Yeah, exactly. If she's some sort of
biomechanical
android thing, she's just uploaded to the cloud, and
Yeah.
she's already loading up another
Or
ship
there's a
coming after
black
us.
box in the ship that can be recovered with communication
Wait.
recordings.
Now that I mentioned that, let's go.
We should leave.
All right. So all of you do escape. I will say that is another heat.
Yeah, the system doesn't like us.
It's actually going to be 2 heat because you did literally blow up a ship.
Yeah, I got it from that pool. Though.
So you got 4.
Learned it from watching you.
5. So
Gotta look out for a small trawler packing.
all right. So you jump over to the Breck, not the Breck system. The the IOTA system. IOTA has Indra. Over 25% of all goods manufactured in this sector come from this incredibly industrialized planet. Thick, rust-colored clouds create dusk even during the day. From the warehouse surrounded spaceports of reeds, one can view the impressive skyline of smokestacks and flames from gas burn-offs. So yeah, it's very Blade Runner. You literally cannot go outside without a gas mask unless you are a robot. Does count Xenos. And the thing is, this is controlled by the Hegemon, and there are Imperial or hegemonic patrols. So the second part of this favor is getting on the planet. So this is more traditional smuggling. So your forged papers could be used.
Yep, we do have forged papers. I have. Yep.
Are we still a Screaming Skull, or did we just burn that one?
I mean,
Let's be the donkey thing.
Phantom Mule?
Phantom Mule. Yeah. Bow to Phantom Mule.
Burning that one.
Okay, so you can.
I've got my guild license. We've got forged papers. Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
I have victory cigars for to give to them.
That's a victory gin.
No, that's literally one of my items. I have victory cigars.
Let's drink this victory gin and strangle a prole.
Okay. Wow. No. So the
No more drugs for that man.
I'll say there are automated inspection systems you can do in orbit, but they're automated.
So that would be a hack check.
That would be a hack check.
Or we can talk our way through.
You can land on the planet and deal with a person, which is actually easier because they're bribed and can be lazy. And there's a huge amount of cargo coming in and out of the planet because, it's a massive factory. The problem is, of course, that the consequences of fucking up there are a lot worse because your ship's already landed. You can't just bug off. So the automated system, they probably, depending on the level of infraction they detect, will just deny you. They may not even attack you or try to arrest you. They may just fine you or tell you to buzz off. Of course, if they know what you're carrying, which you all know now,
that's not
the entire planet becomes an active war.
Well, I mean, they just blow you out of the sky with their planetary cannons. Or try to, as you try and run away very fast.
I believe on the win.
Yeah, so it's up to you on which of the two you want to use. You have time to decide. You can...
so what do you guys think?
So it comes down to how good you feel about your hack
So
check
basically-
versus
Well,
how shiny is your coat.
I will have 3 regardless.
The other way is to try and run it, which you could do because there are blind spots in the sensors, which is a piloting check. And like I said, there are there are basically wastelands that are abandoned. The reason why the Conclave doesn't use it because there's just no factory infrastructure left, but you could certainly land, or you could actually, get into the planet that way. And once you're on
I'm 3 for 5 on fucking up rolls tonight. I feel like I'm due one more.
How many base dice?
And you assist instead because I can't help but notice your stress level.
It's fine.
Okay.
I'm 2, yeah, it's fine.
I was like, I'm fucking fine.
So why don't you assist and we not ask those dice to roll?
Basically, I've got 3 base dice to throw at it.
So you both have 3 base dice. Okay.
I have 3 base dice. He can probably assist on those. My rolling's been really good, but again, past performance is no indicator of future success. So.
Well, I could definitely assist you with piloting through while you're hacking through the turrets.
All right. If we wanted to give it another try, I don't mind doing it.
Who can assist Sean?
Or how many dice
anybody.
do you have for your true way?
For my what?
For a true way. For
Way.
Tuning?
tuning, sorry. Yeah.
2.
So...
Yeah, Sean's it's still you two.
So
you two with 3 base dice for this.
because you
before
have
we
fine
factor in
items that help
Yeah.
you.
Damn right.
You are going to be doing with limited effect on both of these because they're obviously a higher tier than you. So you're going to have to make multiple rolls either approach.
Could we actually
The automated system is going to be a larger clock because it's safer. It'd be a smaller clock on the planet side, but obviously a riskier position because you're on planet.
So do we sit on the fringe and pick away at the edges, or do we just dive right in and go for it?
I vote going balls deep.
Of course, you could also, again, all the other approaches would work too. With Mystic, you could also, assault, I would say you could assault another ship as it's entering the system and basically...
Right on his transponder.
Well, no, like literally take it over and just, put a gun to the pilot's head and say, let us in. And then they go in because they have legitimate clearance. And then, or you could just fucking mug them and just waylay them and steal their transponder codes. And,
Shiny. Let's be bad guys.
That would be basically toss him through an airlock and let him go to work.
Airlocks, I'm telling you.
Yeah. Let's see here. What are the other problems?
Is there anything they can't fix? I defy you.
I don't think you understand the word fix.
I think you think I think things.
Airlock. Things go out, things don't come back in. Science can't explain that.
Lack of air. Airlocks cannot fix a lack of air.
But they never mind.
Sometimes the lack of air is exactly what's needed.
So assault, deception, infiltration, mystic, social, or transport. Transport is obviously piloting. Deception is talking to the guy. Infiltration.
So the question is, do you want to engage in piracy?
Or infiltration, yeah. You could fly in the shadow of a giant ship, like a Star Destroyer size.
See, that I'm actually kind of more, and then it's like helping, possibly do a study to see if we could find its trajectory and keep underneath it.
Basically, you would hiding in near the engines to where the
I've seen down Periscope.
Yeah, I have too. We'll just wear it like a hat.
Yeah.
Or just Empire. Strikes back. So
No,
that was more like clamping on and riding with it.
Or the Emperor's New Groove. We'll just go through humming our own theme against the walls.
Okay, everybody's seen a good movie where this trick is working. All right, let's go.
That's kind of what this game is like.
it's like jagged rocks at the bottom. Most likely. Bring it.
So, what approach do you want to do?
I like the idea of trying to fly in the shadow of a larger ship.
Okay.
I'm not gonna argue.
It's got that still has its risks.
Yeah, very much.
With that,
Well,
we're getting
everything
shot.
does.
Everything
There's no risk-free plan here.
Well, there were low risk and high risk is what I'm looking at.
Well, I mean, like
the low risk.
I'd say it's medium risk. Like the low risk is it's going to take us an hour to get through. Like,
Yeah.
I don't dislike the high risk one, but like if we fuck up, like we fucked up.
So
You split the difference.
yeah, no, we
You
fly
good with
out,
that?
we fly into the shadow and figure out how we're going to react if they do fucking catch us. Okay.
We'll see what depends on how far
Have
you
some
get
bullshit. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm talking that
Oh yeah.
primo grade A Colombian bullshit ready. All right, Aaron, make your roll, I guess, and then I'll roll helm.
What are you doing?
How many dice are you giving me?
Let's see. I guess that would be that should be study to see if I can.
All right, so this is the engagement roll.
Yes.
And the point is you're trying to get inside the shadow, the sensor shadow of a larger ship, and you're trying to study it.
Yeah.
So yeah, this will figure out. So I would say you have 1 die base. It's a very bold plan, so I'd give you plus 1 die for that. However, the enemy is a higher tier, so that takes away that die. Do you have any friends or contacts that can provide aid or insight?
I've already
Can
used
other
slot.
friends help, or is it just the rollers? Friends?
Any of your friends or contacts.
Okay, Triv. She's a ship mechanic. She
Got it.
knows the ship.
Okay.
Yeah.
You don't have any enemies or
Sweats.
rivals. Yeah, 2 dice. Roll 2 dice. This is the
Could I
engagement.
possibly get another dice off my vision enhancing goggles?
No.
I tried. It does enhance. It enhances.
It's a
I
higher
just let you
tier
say
ships.
enhance over and over again.
Saying that.
Enhance!
This ain't CSI.
Oh god, it's the Adventure Time thing of the Enchiridion. Enhance! Oh god. Alright. 6.
All right, you're at a control. Do you figure out the exact route to
You
do
didn't use
so?
a gambit, did you?
No, I did not.
Add a gambit.
Let's see here. This was not the engagement roll, not an actual roll. So,
God, Miskatonic dice is
Oh,
actually
so it
working
doesn't
really well
count?
tonight.
Is that what you're saying? Okay.
No.
Doesn't count. Got
because
it.
it's an engagement roll, not a normal thing. So, yeah, you figure out the exact path. So give me. It's a controlled risk right now.
Okay.
So you see a giant ass freighter coming in.
Yep.
Someone give me a name for this giant ass freighter. That's the size of a Star Destroyer, but filled with spacecraft.
The Beluga.
The Beluga.
There you go.
All right. The Beluga filled with 5 million metric liters
Cattle.
of cattle.
Milk!
Yes.
Why is it carrying liquid bovine?
Exactly. The people of Indra are hungry, and they need.
No, dude, Ross, it's a giant floating dairy, basically.
Yeah, it's a flying dairy. They're here. It's the milkman.
Delivery.
Yeah, the Beluga. They deliver space whale milk too. That's why it's called the Beluga.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, that shit is good.
All right.
Anyways, you need to get in between their afterburners and the.
Wait, how did we end up with him rolling the dice again?
Reasons. Anybody want to assist?
Well, you're at a controlled risk right now, so it's.
I'm on this one if you want to.
I can't. I mean, I'm getting really high.
Hey Tom, how many stress do you have?
I've got one for the first time in a long time.
You could risk one, and then
The rest of us are at 4 or 5.
Yeah.
Join the crowd.
I was almost a full last time, so you shut the fuck up.
That's fair.
So, okay, I'll stagger into the cockpit.
Yeah.
I just want to tell you good luck. We're all counting on you.
I appreciate it, brother. Let's go. All right.
Sure, that counts.
Yeah.
Why not?
That's right, I'm going airplane on your ass.
I got potency, so and
Seems like
it's just a control, right?
yeah.
So
You ever seen that gross
If you fail, you're just not going to do it.
yeah. 4. So
4.
the consequence.
All right, you can
Yeah.
withdraw, or you can suffer a minor complication.
We'll take the minor complication.
All right, minor complication. It's heating and it's getting hot in here. It's getting very hot in here.
Icebox.
Oh, and I'm in the cockpit with you.
Yeah.
So,
Hey, I don't sweat. It's fine.
how long are you going to stay in here? Are you going to stay basically this is going to be a 6-point clock.
Mm-hmm.
You can go from 1 to 3, staying in the afterburners before you get the move. So how many? Are you going to go the full 3, or are you going to?
I can take it if y'all can.
Dude,
I haven't told you what the consequence of the overheating is.
That's fine.
Right.
Well,
Right.
during this, during this, can I actually can I do a rig to see if I can? It's like change the environment.
Well, I have to find out. Well,
Okay.
actually, yeah, you can. Yeah, you can do that.
Okay, so
This is going to be risky, though.
that's fine. So that's a rig. That's going to be at least
We're down to 1 dice
3
on the pools.
on the gambit.
Yeah.
So I've not been using
You can.
gambit dice.
Tom can, I'm sorry.
Make him
Six-pack
lift
can
heavy
inspire.
things. He can lift heavy things.
He can lift everything.
No, so since it's heating up,
Yeah.
I was probably I removed my shirt. Like, come on, man! Like, you can aspire to this.
Look at the 6-pack.
He's literally a robot. Never have six-pack.
We can paint a 6-pack on you.
Yes,
Or
we
you
can.
could weld a six-pack on it.
Yeah.
You pull
A
this.
literal, an actual 6-pack.
You literally-
No,
A dice goes away because I'm not inspired.
you pull this off. We're gonna get you chromed. I'll spring for it.
All right, do you want to spend the stress?
Fuck yeah! Why
All
not?
right, you're up to 3 then.
All right, 4 dice.
Yeah. This is risky.
Don't fail.
Try not to.
Well, you got a 5,
5,
so he
so-
didn't fail.
All right, you do it. So you're not going to overheat. Well, all of you are not going to overheat. But where are you going to? You have to dump the waste heat somewhere. So you could one compartment, one crew member essentially has to suffer it, or one system on the ship has to suffer it.
What can we repair? Or actually, is that just trauma that's going to take that?
It'd be hard.
I'll explain the effects once you choose who's going to suffer.
Ross, what is the resist roll?
It's based on what the type of thing is. So
Okay.
in this case, it would probably be prowess.
Okay.
Well,
I can take it.
My prowess.
I got my fine customized spacesuit. It's perfectly designed for hostile environment.
My prowess
But
is
part of
currently
mine is
4.
that having at least some amount of graphite in my system that is resistant. So
Who's going to take it?
This is very noble.
All right, so
It's also the only true form of democracy.
wait. You chose paper though, so wouldn't you be the one suffering? Yeah.
well, I thought we were choosing to go who was to go. So
Alright.
okay, we'll do.
Whatever, it's fine.
Wait. Do we go on 3 or 1?
So you're
We'll
suffering.
do it.
Now it escalates
Yeah,
into
I'll
fight
take
with
it.
knives.
So you're suffering it. So how long are you going to do it? So the heat ratings go down around the ship,
Yeah.
except for one area, the compartment that Fridge is working in. So you know this at 1 unit in, so you can stay up to 2 more before you get to change positions.
All right. I'm gonna hold.
All right, so you're a 3. So for you, that's going to make a prowess resolve check.
All right. Oof.
You have 1 die.
I have 1 die.
I told you. Let me take this.
No, it's
one.
okay. All right.
Come on, hey, Ron.
That's the worst possible.
All right, it's level 3 overheated, so a level 3 harm.
So oof.
Needs help.
You have -1 to all actions, I believe.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is not fun for you. Your parts are big. You melt some, and you don't notice it because your
No, level 3s need help. I'm down.
Yeah. Well,
Fridge, talk to me.
Ship out of danger.
yeah.
Actually,
Six-pack drags him out.
Can I doctor him?
Ow, hot.
He is literally a robot, so
Sorry.
it's more of a rig chest.
Okay,
I can rig. Who else has rig?
I don't.
You
Anybody
are
else have
piloting right now, so someone else would have to take you.
I can come up with a bullshit way to
He is
cool 'em
stable, I will say that.
Okay.
He is not going to, it's not a level 4 harm. Level 4 harm is the life-threatening.
Okay. Yeah.
I believe that. Let me.
Yeah, they only go to level 3 on ours, so.
Okay.
Yeah, but you can get hit for 2 level 1s, 2 level 2s, and then 3. I think.
And you said I had 3 level 3s, right?
Sorry.
You said it was a level 3, so
What is happening? Like, everything is bad.
Yeah, you can only take one. Basically, if you take another one, you get to level 4, and that's life-threatening.
Okay.
So yeah, you can't take any more damage. But you're stable right now, I will say. So your beat-bop boot.
I'm stasis lock initiated, so
yeah. So, but yeah, you do know the Conclave. If as soon as you meet them, they're going to be able to fully repair him because he is a robot. So that is their thing. So yeah, but you get to 3. So now you're gonna have to change positions. It's just as the ship moves and the sensor positions move, you have to fly around. It's basically, it's a stealth sequence, but in space. Yeah. So you have to make another piloting check.
Yep, I do that. So yeah.
I will say the cooling thing will keep in terms of limiting effects of failure, or complications. So you do know if you get another 4 or 5 on this, it will be another risky one. One other compartment will overheat instead of all of them.
Okay.
So, and then of course their effects is going to be based on their resolve check, or their prowess.
Right.
So yeah, it's another piloting helm check.
All right.
Does anybody want to
I can
assist?
assist by essentially being co-pilot. I'm not a skilled helmsman, but
That's fine.
I've been in space before.
Yeah.
Talk to me about what you see, and I gotta.
Well, actually, we should. We all live in space.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Triple threes. Come on, dice.
You need to switch dice.
I don't have any others.
I guess I can get the conflict.
All right.
Old.
All right, one compartment overheats, and you're going to have to make another piloting check at a desperate position in order to stay hidden. So, one person's getting overheated, so you don't have control over this anymore. Okay. So I'm going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, and I will reroll 5 or 6.
That's 5 and 6.
Yep.
3.
That's
1,
me.
2, 3. Splash dance. Give me a prowess resolve check.
I don't
It's
have
me.
any.
You got 1.
You have 1 prowess.
You have
Oh,
one
okay,
prowess,
okay.
so you get 1 dice.
Great.
Yep.
No.
That's a level 3. Did you have a spacesuit or anything that you could have used to gain an additional die?
You haven't taken any
I have
items
a
yet, so you can
spacesuit,
say you
but
have it.
it's not. It's like, is it? It doesn't give me an extra dice, does it?
Yeah, it gives you 1 more dice because you were wearing it. That's its job.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, so you can roll 1 more die.
Roll 1 more dice.
So you may, if you get something better than a
2.
Six.
all right. With the spacesuit, you don't take any harm. Weirdly enough.
Not melting.
Yep. But yeah, so you're gonna have to make a desperate piloting
Desperate
check.
pilot check. Awesome.
So you still have 1 gambit left.
Yeah.
This is why I tell you good luck.
Yeah.
We're all counting on you. I come back in and say that.
Yeah. Are you actually doing
still
that? Are you
counting
putting
on
the
it.
stress on? Are you going to
Yeah.
take the stress for it? Okay.
All right.
All right. Come on, dice. You were hot last Friday. There we go.
There we go.
All right.
That's
1
a
6.
That's a 6.
You didn't use the gambit.
I did use
No,
it.
no. You know what's different this
I
time?
most
I say
definitely
that,
use
but I also massage you. There we go.
All right. So no other compartments get overheated.
So close.
Do you get a gambit back?
I spent 1. It says if you spend it, you don't get it.
Okay.
I have a special ability that I eventually want to get. It will let me do that.
Oh, that's what I was thinking of.
That's sweet.
But I didn't have that. So, yeah, you're there again. And so you get to 4, and so you can just wait it out in this remaining 2 positions, but 1 more compartment will heat up.
Okay.
And unless somebody tries to fully repair the thing and vent to heat, waste heat. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3.
That would be a rig check, and I can't roll that unless I essentially just bonus dice the fuck out of it, right?
Probably, no. Yeah.
Because if I recall correctly, you can always try.
Yeah, I'll do 3, yeah.
Cool.
Anyways, so
So,
you're staying there, so.
do you want to try to do the thing?
Probably not.
All right.
No, don't fuck it up. It's me.
Yep.
Great.
Yep.
All right.
Us.
So,
you take it regardless.
I think this is consequences of piloting. Would we agree on that? Yep. So I get a bonus dice for that, and I have a great spacesuit. So
right.
I take a bonus dice for that.
Sure.
5.
Level 1 hard.
Okay.
Overheated.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's not great. You're sweating
Yeah.
quite a bit.
I'm in the cockpit with you still for some reason. Just
Yeah.
it's like you're gonna be fine, man.
But you managed to fly out just as the sensor spots end. But just as the orbital sensors in and before the planetary sensors begin, there's a sort of a blind spot. Yeah, we'll fly through that and get into the planet. And so you're able to rendezvous with the Indra crew, or the Indra Conclave. And so they're quite happy to see you. As you land in a basically a ruined factory overlooking a lake of toxic pollution in a vast junkyard surrounding you. You're in one of the bad parts of Indra, which is...
But as a robot, are you looking at all that going, should have sent a poet?
No, because it's like, look at all this broken shit. It's not.
It's a graveyard.
Robots like functioning machines. They don't like broken things.
Well, I don't know. I'm not a robot.
They downgrade yours to a 2.
Okay.
Just immediately. So you'll have to spend downtime to fully repair yourself.
Okay.
So they're able to swap out some of your partially melted bits as a thank. So yeah, you've paid off your debt to the Conclave. But Speeder's like, hey, now that you're here, you guys have bills to pay. Look, we can actually pay you to help us set this thing up.
Sorry, vocal processors coming back online. This is outright terrorism.
Well, but if we have control over when they're setting off a bomb in a factory, we could do it for night, and then
reduce damage.
We aren't hurting people. We're just giving them a buffer zone.
Well, if you don't want to use the normal factory that's lightly guarded, that has people in it, and probably, I mean, they probably don't have night shifts. I'm sure that's fine. There's a automated factory that makes military weapons.
We could pull a fire alarm
that has no people in it. And,
we're calling a bomb threat.
Yeah, you could do the automated factory. And if you do that, then there's no people. I mean, it's going to be a lot more guarded. But if you want to keep your conscience clean, which is, I guess, your thing. So, but we can pay you.
If we won't ever be taken seriously.
We'll pay you 6 creds to place it.
They need to be. This needs to be discussed.
Sure. Yeah. All right. So you all are.
It's become Max Headroom.
You're in an underground factory.
How do you know that's a thing?
Basically, yeah.
Saint Max of Headroom.
This is one of the bases they have on Indra. Speeder is there. There's a bunch of other Urbots. They go out at night to pull up scrap metal. You recycle it to make junk bots, essentially.
So, if we help them set it up,
literally making junk
we can make
bots.
control, but also, how much are they willing to pay us?
6
creds.
That's a good pay. That's
Really
good pay.
good.
How fucked up are we?
The ship's in good order.
I once ate someone over a bet, so my conscience will be fine.
I mean, the robots are against the hegemony, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm against the hegemony.
All right. And Six Pack, I didn't mean mentally fucked up. I meant like
my bad. That was clearly my
how
bad.
damaged are we, and can we function well enough to pull this off?
So I'm overheated, which means less effect, but since I'm a pilot and everything I do is flying, it just means I don't get potency anymore on my rolls. And so basically I'm just standard effective on all this.
And I'm down a dice for all my rolls.
So we're going to have to do a lot of...
the lightly guarded factory. Lightly guarded.
And it's got people in it. I'm good with people. Yeah. I hack people. That's literally what I do.
Hegemony is an issue. That's like people doing jobs are not.
But this is for all Urbots. The people who are oppressing us. I can't believe you would stand for them. But when we're here and we're trying, we were never asked to be manufactured or enslaved, and we're just trying to strike back and find peace for ourselves.
Then I would rather honestly
slavery is wrong.
That's like the military facility that might be better But again, this is not my decision alone. This is everybody else's. Can you give us a minute?
Yeah, of course. So
that needs backup further than 5 feet. Shut off your audio processors.
I can't.
You could just come back on a ship, and we could do it here.
Yeah. So I remember all 6 approaches could work. You could assault. You could use mystic things. You could You could negotiate your way in. Again, there's always going to be a weak link in the hierarchy. I
once did a training school on flying bombers. Yes, we can technically do that.
It's more, again, smuggling the payload in the plane.
You said assault will work. That sounds like a bombing run to me.
All right. What if I got an idea, but it's
or
really
sneaking into the police station and just tying everyone up.
If we could,
Or shooting them all.
find a way to get past the security protocols by convincing somebody to allow us through,
Aaron.
then this is a big factor, right? It's rolling out big things. Military hardware, right? Big. Probably has a straight fly through. If we can get both doors open, we can kind of barnstorm through, drop the payload, and leave that way.
It's beautiful.
Well, it's better if they don't, if it's like a covertly set up thing. Like they plan it and then you plan it secretly and then you turn it on.
Because the barnstorm thing would just be
It's covert.
It's
Hilarious. Yeah.
It's covert if they think it's an advertising ship.
yeah. I mean, yeah, deception. You could
okay.
secrets and lies.
We could get permission to be a food truck, but then
Food trucks are not a thing. Again, you can't go outside.
You
without
like space
gas masks.
tacos? Of course you do.
So the idea of a food truck, which is outside, and the place where you eat, which you can't because you have to wear a gas mask, is not popular.
Okay, damn it.
Also, the food would be poisoned because it's outside, exposed to the toxic gases.
Okay. Rainy day.
Food spaceship?
If you just choose approach, I could give you ideas on how to do it.
Well, if we could find maybe a delivery vehicle that we could, that's like put it
It
into
still
it.
isn't choosing an approach. We need to choose like deception, infiltration.
That would be, I would say that's
social.
Social would be
How
negotiated.
often have we done social?
Well, this mission, not much, but normally all the damn time because coat.
That's a great coat. All of them. My beautiful coats. If we did an infiltration type thing, essentially, delivery vehicle. They never said do we have to set up the whole thing, or do we just have to make sure it's in there?
It's in there and armed.
Okay, so if we get
and plugged into the power grid.
If we get the delivery vehicle in, run the cable, or however we connect, and GTFO, we're done, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ask him.
So would that be infiltration, deception?
Yeah, that would be infiltration.
Yeah. We figure out how to pilot a delivery vehicle. We have to acquire one.
So which position are you going? Which factory are you going after? The military factory or the civilian factory?
The civilian factory has the problem of dealing with people, but we can probably snow them over. But there's the whole issue of that might.
You could do a linked plan where you do one job to lure all the civilians away from the factory, and then do another job to actually get the package in while that's going on.
What does the factory make?
The civilian factory.
Yep.
It makes industrial components for things.
Can we get the equivalent of an EPA fake license?
They don't have that. Well, yeah, they
would have that to see, especially if the toxicity is a problem. Mm-hmm. I can actually just produce forged documents. That's a thing for me.
Sure.
Okay.
All right, so you want to do two jobs, one to get the civilians away, and then another one to get the...
I'll deal with the civilians if you guys can get the thing hooked up.
Okay, so you're going to do a job by yourself.
And somebody wants to help me get the civilians out.
You could...
I would like to.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can shoot the place up if that's what you want me to do.
You're going to hook up a bomb.
I have an obligation not to
great.
show
That's
large swaths of people.
Actually,
I'd rather not.
I don't have tear ducts, but if I did,
putting them out of a job, though.
You had me at hello.
That's
at
fine.
hello.
I'd rather put
I
them out
hug
of
you.
a job than kill them.
This is for the future of our people!
I go, yeah, it's for the future of the people, man.
Yeah.
I get to hook up a bomb. I don't give a shit.
Okay. But, which, granted on there, too, they might honestly be horrible people to make it. I'm remembering back to that fire.
Factory workers.
Yep. We're going to get them out safely by saying there's a spillage, and we have to inspect the place. It's fine. It's secure. We're going to be bringing in some of our own specialists. I'll have the paperwork, and chance if you can do the thing with the we can just bend their brains a little.
Mm-hmm. All right. So you're trying to see. It sounds like you want to show up. Where do you want to start at this plan? You want to start walking into the factory. Or you want to do start a little way back.
We'll start the action with walking to the factory and then just flash back to anything.
All right. So this is a pretty bold plan. I'll give you that.
Oh hell yeah!
I would say they're weak to this. They're not expecting this kind of thing. So you get another bonus die.
Okay.
So you're at 3 dice right now. Do you have friends or contacts to provide aid or insight for this operation?
That's not I have a quote unquote friend, but it's an arrow down. that would be able to help. Yeah, I doubt that's going to help.
Okay.
I just have a Xeno, so.
Yeah.
Do they say what they do, or?
All right.
No.
I see. I've got a ship's mechanic as my.
Probably make it up as we go.
I think I'd rather save him.
All right. So I will say this is a higher tier. This is through the Hegemon and the Guild of Engineering. So you're -1 at that. So 2 dice. Let's figure out the initial engagement roll.
4?
4. You are in a risky position when the action starts.
Okay.
So you're walking in with your badge,
Badge and a very snazzy spacesuit.
and your assistant.
With clipboard.
Yes, always
You're
with
both
the
wearing a
board.
gas mask, because of course you are. And the guard is there. I was like, hi. We're not due for inspection today.
We received reports of a possible extra leak. We have to take all these seriously, as you know. Additional toxicity on this planet is of utmost concern, and we would rather just nip this in the bud quietly so, the company doesn't have to lose any face.
All right, make a roll.
All right.
It's definitely Sway.
Sway. Fine coat.
It's a lab coat. It's a fine lab coat.
And my spacesuit has a fishbowl helmet because fuck yeah.
Because you're just Mysterio now?
All right, fine.
So I can show off my kabuki hair.
All right, this is risky.
Yes. So I got 3 dice so far. Any assist? If your stress is too high, don't worry
stress
about
is high, so.
All right.
I'll help you.
You're not there.
Well, then, I'll submit
We're out of gambit. So
Yeah, those gambits went past.
I
As you
know.
tried not to get melted.
Yeah.
Weird.
time.
That worked
It's
out.
almost like Ross had a plan to get rid of some gambit dice.
You guys chose the plan. Don't look at me.
Well, you're the
Devil's
only
bargain.
person we have to look at, Ross.
Devil's bargaining.
Oh, Devil's bargain.
Listen, if the yellow dice comes up a 6, you know it was a good idea. All right.
Devil's bargain. I would say there will be. You will be taken directly to the boss, which is going to raise the stakes, regardless.
Is everybody else cool with that?
Well, I mean, it's just you two. Yeah.
So, what is the devil's bargain? Like
Devil's
either
bargain is you get a
way
plus
we're
1 die,
going
but
Either-
the boss will be alerted regardless of whether this
Whether or not
this is
he
going
wins.
straight. Yeah.
All right.
And we split timetable, but we get an extra die.
No.
All right. Because I don't think I've got enough stress open to push myself for 2 stress.
Mm-hmm.
Spent quite a bit in trying not to die.
Yep.
4?
4. That is a complication. You succeed, but there's a consequence. You suffer harm, complication, or reduced effect. They let you in, so you do succeed in that. They said, well, I need to take you to the boss. This is, you're ahead of schedule.
Yeah, well, it's a dire situation from what we've been told.
Leaks wait for no one.
Dire situation? Why is it dire situation?
Do you have a
Huge leak.
There's a huge leakage.
What do you mean? We paid off for,
You paid off, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, we paid off. Like, we're the good for the rest of the schedule, for the quarter.
This is an actual real danger. You can't pay. I mean, you gotta, let us at least look at
As
this.
he's taking you up the elevator.
You gotta let us at least bring somebody in to look at this, all right? Just let him through the door. All right?
Well, the complication is that he is assuming you're here first. A new bribe that you're
Okay.
not scheduled to have.
And I'll take the bribe if he offers one. But.
Well, you're going to have to explain that to the boss.
Yeah.
So you're not just this is not
Okay.
a route thing.
So we're escalating.
Yeah, you're going to the. So meanwhile, with the rest, the 3 of you, I assume you want to also use deception to sneak the package into the factory through a delivery truck. Is that what he mentioned?
Yes.
All right. So they don't have a delivery truck here at the robot renegade outpost base.
Yeah.
Weirdly enough.
Shocking.
So you're probably going to have to steal one.
Saints Row.
That's probably where you're going to have to start. So how do you want to steal it? Do you want to mug a driver? Do you want to just...
Throw in that purple and Saints Row.
Yeah, I'm pretty good with that, actually. Yeah. We have the right crew for that plan.
Okay,
actually.
well, then you're going to need to come along because you're going to need to drive.
Oh, I'm coming. I'm
All
definitely
right,
coming.
so you're going to mug a driver.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, how do you want to set it up? Yeah.
I'll be...
It's literally armored car.
You make a fire. I'm going to run out, waving, screaming, I crashed. Please, for the love of God, help me before I die. And acting like my spacesuit's all fucked up.
Well, it is a little bit scorched.
So you want me to literally just make a fire?
Yes. Make it look good, like a crash.
So...
All right, so your engagement roll. I'll say this is daring.
And I'll do the actual... I'll do the immobilizing.
Yeah.
I would say, 2 dice. Roll 2 dice.
Yeah.
For engagement.
3 and a 4.
4.
So 4.
It's risky.
Yeah.
What is your initial roll? You're going to try and sway the guy to pull over. Command would actually work really well for this.
Well, we were using the excuse that he had a wreck
I have
or
command.
something. So
He has command.
The command could be get the fuck out of
Yeah.
transport.
Well, the command could be to pull over because to stop moving.
okay.
Yeah.
Do we want the fire to try to make
Yeah,
it more?
the fire. Yeah, so I guess that'll be your bone.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
You made the fire. It's,
Okay.
Okay. I overloaded a lamp.
Yeah.
Sure.
Light,
There's
so.
a big fire. There's a fire on the road, and you're
All right.
waving at the
Many
guy.
moths cried.
I'll
Six
be
pack. You're trying to.
I'll be wearing my armor.
Yeah.
Because I want to the tail, the shape of the head, the height. That's gonna probably be a clue, but
Yeah. You're telling him you're just waving at him to pull over.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Give me command.
I'll take a stress and give you a bonus though.
thank you.
All right. There's 2 of you out there, dude.
Yeah.
6.
All right. He pulls over. You will have to talk with little radios because you're all wearing gas masks. They go, what happened here? Are you all?
I don't know. It was a short on the right aileron booster, and it blew, man. It just blew. I barely got us into the dirt, but my suit, it's torn. Please, we need help.
Oh, I got a patch right over here. So
Thank you.
One of you can give me a scrap roll to knock him out. I assume that's what you want to do.
Yeah, can you give me one more stress?
Yes, I can see you.
Bastard.
All right.
Table the guy.
5.
All right. Let's see here. Obviously, that was I said that would be controlled because no, it'll be risky because you're all actually out there. So yeah, you knock him out, but you tear a hole in your suit. You snag it on the side of the door. It's
Oh shit!
so
I say something in my language. Just it's horrible. Oh wait, he was getting a patch out. So let's go.
So you take 1 level of harm as you are briefly exposed to toxic gases.
I still need to heal. More.
Welcome to the club.
Yep. So it's just a level 1 harm.
Yeah.
I'll get that patch he was going for.
Yeah. You patch yourself up.
Fuck.
But it hurts.
Fuck.
So the
All right,
three
big
of you
guy.
out in front.
All right.
I should go turn it. No, but it hurts.
So meanwhile, you two are heading up to see the boss. We'll say
Hookers and cocaine after this job, I promise.
I was like
I'm buying.
No, you're like, it's like, you promise?
Yeah, I promise.
I was like, okay,
Mr. Vosa.
Mr. Vosa.
Yeah, Vosa. So you come into a very, lush corporate suite. You actually go through a decontamination process as
There's probably a little owl in the corner.
as your suits are cleaned and given a minty scent. So, and the secretary is like, yes, your papers check out. The secretary meets you first. It's like, your papers check out, but we're not scheduled for another. What under what basis are you asking Mr. Vosa for additional funding?
Oh, we were looking for access.
Not
we're
looking
trying
for funding.
There's an actual leak.
There's an actual leak. I mean, granted, it would be nice to be compensated for the extra trip out and whatnot, but I mean, it's not necessary.
You're really insistent on this. Are you? You must be new. You're not our usual inspectors.
Oh, I transferred in.
Oh, well, Mr. Vosa will be in here to meet you shortly.
Okay.
So, you wait in the waiting room for a little bit. Are you two doing anything as you're waiting?
Any ideas on how
Is
to...
there anything...
we need to make him as panicked as possible and want to clear this place out to
that's
avoid
what
people
I'm
getting hurt.
I'm wondering, is there any, are there windows? Are there... there.
So do you want to actually threaten him, or do you want to just
No, I just want to like crack a window and then like look at these readings.
You can't crack windows on this planet. Every building is environmentally sealed because of toxic gases.
Okay, but hold on. We've been scrubbed. Everything here's probably been scrubbed. Mm-hmm. What would fake those readings? What is it? What to fake readings like that? You have to bluff it, right? So you have to make it read something that it is not made to read.
Try and attune to like.
You can attune it,
or fake the dial thing.
What if you attune?
We have a dial thing.
Yeah.
Attune it with
for
the
a
owl.
0-point flashback. Yes, you do have a dial. Because why wouldn't you? It's literally what you're trying to do. So of course you'd have that.
So I can roll an attune to try and make that dial like start freaking out. Like it's like actually a problem. Like,
do it near the
you
air
don't
vent.
understand. There's really a problem.
If you do it near the air vent, it looks like it's building wide. They have to clear out.
Yeah.
We'll fix it as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Okay, so Mr. Boselian is like, hello, and what's your name?
Oh,
Phillips.
Lazar Shinsah.
Sasha Shaw. Oh, wow. Where do you hail from, Lazar?
Oh, well, here and there. I mean, I've kind of been mostly just going around the husk, a lot of work in the husk.
Anyway.
And you are, a Xeno. We don't have many Xeno inspectors.
We do have a very big problem here, though.
I'm sorry, what was your name?
Do you realize that you have a leak?
Is she...
Listen, just let Jenny check the
trying
vents.
to be polite
Let Jenny
here.
check the vents.
I'm serious.
Jenny. Yes. All right. Look, let's calm down. Let's sit down. Let's have a drink.
Let's calm down. That's a terrible plan.
I go over to the bio owl.
Let's look at the readings in this place. They're off the charts.
This owl's kind of droopy.
All right. So how big are you going to go in this? I'll let you choose whether you make this a controlled, a risky, or a desperate roll.
Risky?
Go for risky just to make it look like it's getting worse or something that he needs to clear out.
Yeah, like when we first came into this place, it was just at a level 3.
Okay, yeah,
I'll drop
because
you a stress.
The more risk you accept, the better the effect will be.
Yeah, I'll drop you a stress.
Okay.
So you can strike from that.
Okay. So if you succeed, you will convince him to evacuate the factory.
Yep.
And if you don't, well, we'll see what happens.
All right, so I've got my attune and then the extra one.
Mm-hmm.
And it's your
I don't
call.
have any gambits, so...
Nope. You can push yourself the devil's bargain.
So at the end of the situation, when we heal up, we roll a dice and we take off as many stress as we have.
If you choose to indulge in a vice, yes.
Okay. I will go ahead and take 2 stress.
If you max out, let me know.
I'm not maxed out.
It's fine to max out.
It's not fine to max out. That's a lie. All right, I got 5.
All right, a 5. So you do succeed. But he wants you to stay with him as he evacuates everybody because he needs you to, you guys are go-getters. I'm going to call up the inspection department and tell them to promote you for warning me of this, for actually going above and beyond. I'm good, and also I want you to see me fire my own inspectors because those. They put all their lives at risk. I'm going to have them fired and blacklisted. They'll be lucky to get work as janitors, and I want you to see it to know how seriously I take this. So follow me.
Just make sure
to my hover car.
Make sure our
and
crew gets in.
Huh? No, I've already ordered the evacuation. You can see people coming out, but I want you to go over to. Well, I'm having everyone assemble in the courtyard over there, so I can explain what happened and have them.
That's not an evacuation. You don't assemble people in your factory when it's an
No, it's
evacuation.
not a factory. It's in the courtyard.
Evacuation.
You already.
Evacuate.
You can make another roll to try and sway him again, but this will be a desperate roll.
If I were to sway,
no gambit.
3. We have no gambit.
Oh.
Any assist coming off of
I
you.
gotta push myself to attune to the way and twist it. Causing psychic harm to this dude.
I can give you an assist on that because I am a statistical anomaly. That's literally my character's entire thing.
Mm-hmm.
So to push myself, that's 2 more stress, though, right? I don't know that I can do that.
Will that max you up?
That will
max
fill
her
it up. It doesn't like go over, but it fills it.
Then you'll take. We'll deal with that. But you will get to do the effect of your roll. Before.
But does that give me a trauma?
Yes.
You
can take 4 of them before you have to retire your character for it.
Actually, you get extra experience if you get a trauma and you play it up during play.
Why do I want extra experience?
Because then you can
get more
boost
powers.
this and you can get more of these.
I'm saying it's a possible risk. Thing.
What will Red
You don't have to do it.
Yeah, you could just. He gave the order, so you could knock him out with the way, and thus not have to deal with all that stuff he just said.
Okay, follow me on this. You're thinking about not killing people. He's a right bastard.
No,
right?
I don't care about killing him. I care about my own trauma.
So
like, it's not about the killing.
You can
or
roll
not
without
killing.
doing
because
that.
actually,
So-
I'm knocking him
No, what
out.
I'm telling
like
you is-
that's not the thing.
what if I just ace the fucker?
Yeah, do that.
Okay.
All right.
I don't care about killing him.
Okay, yeah.
I'm in the
He's
ship.
clearly a jerk.
I'm with them.
You're
so-
the truck.
I'm with
You
them
jumped
starting a
on the
fire.
back of the truck as we went flying by.
How are you
He's
acing the
clearly a
factory
supporter of the hegemony.
Okay, so Fine Blaster. Does having a pair of Fine Blasters give me an additional?
Why does it say pairs?
I have an option of a Fine Blaster pistol or pair for a second checkbox.
In that case, yeah, I'll give it to you because it's
So this would be a
point
scrap.
blank. I'm not sure what the difference would be myself.
Fine Blaster
but
pistol, pair.
I'd say in close point blank range, you can just.
Yeah.
I am the necessary evil.
How'd that go, Ross?
Kinda.
I'm not gonna say that again.
I see.
All right.
And,
You don't have to do any assist. I don't guess. I've only got 3 dice.
I mean, I can add 1. I just can't add 2.
You can assist for 1.
Yeah. Just if you could.
Okay.
That way we reduce.
You can distract him while he shoots him in the back repeatedly.
I'm yelling about that's not an evacuation.
Yeah. Obviously, this is risky.
6.
Actually,
Yay!
this is desperate, but well,
6.
I said risky.
Yeah. 6
That
and,
has a gambit.
So which one? Is it a desperate or?
Yeah, no, this was definitely desperate and shooting him in the back.
Cool. I get experience for that.
Yeah.
My last roll was a desperate one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Let's see here.
And yeah.
You do with increased effect.
that's only
You
premise.
do it,
Yeah, I was going to
so-
say Desperate goes to the skill.
Yeah. So yeah, you kill him. And
Drag him
you
back
don't
into the
because you're yelling so loud. You cover up the blaster sounds.
Hit the stop button.
But the secretary's like, "Is everything okay? I've ordered the evacuation."
You get out of here too, then.
But Mister, I'm not leaving, Mister Vosa.
Owl prop. Oh, shit. I walk out. I grab the owl stand. Walk out with the owl. Save the owl! Save the owl!
Come on, that's brilliant.
That's command. You have to roll command.
God damn it! I can't command.
I have a command.
Give a hoot.
Do you want to command it to save the owl?
Might as well try.
I didn't know that there's a synthetic owl on a stand. Yeah. Okay, we're Blade Runnering it. I want to be clear with listeners. Yeah, apparently there is. You can roll that.
It's just 1 dice, right?
Yeah. It's risky.
It's a 5.
Mr. Hoots lives.
She remembers your faces.
Yeah, you'll get 2 heat on Iota.
By the way, that
That's
heat
a
is
minor consequence of 2 heat.
Yeah.
Versus
for the record, the name on that
Actually,
heat.
it should be 3. You murdered a factory owner. They're gonna.
Well, Ross,
Yeah.
the name on that murder,
Yeah.
if you'll recall,
Yeah.
is Lazar Shensong.
Yeah, but you're not killing the secretary. So she'll be able to describe you two to the cops.
God damn.
So you have to change your appearance.
With that, you can leave. Take the hover car out of there.
GTFO.
Meanwhile, I assume you guys were trying to time this before the evacuation, or are you waiting until the evacuation's already happened? Because then, trying to go before the evacuation, you have to talk your way in. If you go in after the evacuation, you either have to, you have to sneak your way in, which either one is possible.
Okay.
So, or again, you could, pick a fight, or you could take the dangerous route. You could Fast and Furious it.
I'm way better Fast and Furiously than I am at talking.
All right, you see that there is a parking garage. You can get to the roof of and ramp that shit.
Cue the Initial D soundtrack.
Yes.
So during the chaos of the evacuation, you could ramp through the building.
Into another building.
Can I rig a can of nanite nos into this?
That would be a setup action.
Nanos.
All right.
Nanos.
Nanos.
Yes, nanos.
So that would be rigging on their
Yeah.
flagship tools. So
How powerful is it going to be? Is it going to be controlled or risky?
I'm going to leave that one up to you.
That'll determine the effect.
Go risky.
Okay. Remember, I'm operating off of 2 dice right now. The only reason I get one is because of that extra is because of mine.
Did we, for that previous desperate action, get a gambit back?
Yes, we did.
Oh, yeah.
Did not get it back yet.
Gambit.
So there you go.
So,
Do things.
It's Gen Con 08.
yeah. So I'm looking at that too because that's one I apparently missed out on or I lost.
It's 2008. Were you there in 2008?
Yeah, it was with you.
Okay.
That was the first one I went to.
All right. Anyways.
All right, and yeah. Critical success.
Nice.
That's the best nanos that ever nos.
It really is.
So sorry, Ross.
No, it's fine. You get your gambit back. So... Oh, if you haven't spent one, you did spend one.
Yeah, you spent one.
Yeah,
So.
It's gonna... You just need to make one piloting check.
Okay.
Holy shit.
One helm check.
Don't crash.
If you get a complication, it'll
Wait,
get there.
I'm like helping you out.
Are you doing
I'm
it?
back
Yeah.
in the cockpit, man.
All right, so yeah, you're helping.
Back in the cockpit.
5.
All right.
The Bulls are in a bit of a script this time. Let's see how they get out of this one.
Okay, and I did have a question because I think I was questioning. I had the Tinker ability, so it says, and I was working on the clock on this, right?
Uh-huh.
So it says if I work with a rig, hack, or study, I fill 1 segment.
Mm-hmm.
So I was.
It wasn't really with the clock. It was sort of a do or die thing. You just set it up. You increase the efficiency, the effectiveness.
Okay.
So basically, with the nanite nos, I will say because you got a critical success, you do negate the damage you would have taken as it slams. The complication is that you're not in an optimal position. You have to manually drag it. The truck is ruined. The nanite nos just kind of like rips the car apart in order to protect you from and the
Protect
cargo.
this rocket house and all who's all within the rocket house.
Touche. Very good. So the problem now is manually humping this over. With
All right, big boy.
because you can hear in the distance guards are checking the factory to make sure no one is left behind. No one is there. They're yelling. So there's a lot of noise and chaos. So nobody.
I don't have that anymore.
So you could either
Xeno.
Oh, great.
you could do scrap to just take out the guards.
Actually, yeah. Could I also use I've never used my Xeno ability.
Okay.
When I'm really big and strong.
Okay. Yeah, that's 2 stress.
I will do it.
All right. Give me. This is a controlled scramble check for you.
All right. 2.
All right. Well, I mean, you can try again, but this time it'll be risky. So if you fail, there will be consequences. You will hurt yourself or the cargo.
Fuck it.
All right.
Now it's my turn to pep talk you. Take an extra.
No. I'll say you can keep the stress.
okay.
You don't have to do those. This is for this
Thank
scene.
you. That's good.
All right. So you can try again.
All right, so 3.
Yeah, 3.
6.
All right. Yeah, you get it. there.
I'm actually just like
That is a risky. You did
Damn
it.
it.
All right. So
I'm basically got this motherfucker, or whatever my speech is.
and you're just kind of pushing it on the side to keep it balanced.
You're doing good. You're doing good.
So yeah, you walk into the right place.
You punch through. Let's go.
So you turn in the power grid, plug it in the power grid. You know how to do that without a roll.
Okay.
You turn it on. It will essentially activate as soon as you clear the minimum distance. So there's some guards in there finishing up their sweep. They're getting near your position. You can try and take them out or sneak around them. Or it's easier for you to hide and wait for them to pass, but then, you don't know what's going to be happening outside. You don't. It's better if you get out quicker. Obviously.
Can we see? Do the guards have like a patrol vehicle outside?
No, this is in the factory.
No, I know, but it's like a little guard speeder that for the purposes, just like sitting outside.
I would say, yeah, you did see there is a patrol vehicle.
So
outside.
I know we're doing a lot of Han Solo with this, but I'm thinking pop out, dual blasters, fire, and then we all jump on the speeder and drive off laughing while they chase us on foot, screaming and shaking fists. Yeah, sound good? Everybody good?
Orange whip.
Yep. Good game? All right, let's
Three
go.
orange whips.
This arm's not working as efficiently as I would have wanted to.
So scrap check, and I get an extra dice for each pistol, right? Sure. Sweet. That's a 6.
All right. Yeah, with a 6, you're able to pin them down.
Yep.
All right.
Sniff you jerks later.
Apparently. So you're able to outrun them, get to the patrol vehicle. Now you just need to get away.
Yep.
So that's one more helm check.
One more helm check.
Actually, once again, you got this. It's like I'm gonna.
Are you sure you want to take that?
Fuck.
Okay.
Yeah, like you got this, man.
Yeah, this is risky, by the way, obviously.
3.
That's
We have to hire a pilot.
It's not my fault.
Wait. Push it. I'll give you another one.
You keep telling me this.
You end up in a desperate position as basically 2 vehicles pull out in front of you. You can try and run the barricade.
Yeah.
time to perform the crazy Ivan.
I was thinking about a Panama myself, but
We already did that against the bounty hunter.
okay. So it's a desperate action on drive. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna take 2 stress and get an extra dice out of that.
And also, like, I'm giving you another
You're
one.
gonna give me another
Are you maxed out yet?
Nope. I'm one away from max.
All right.
Probably the most stressful job we've actually done.
Actually, at this point, no. I'll punch the console that's
Never
broken.
go into debt. That's why they tell you.
Come on.
There you go.
Oh, come on. It was the exact same roll except for the last one. 5!
Severe complication occurred. So you ram through the barricade. You're fine because you're the pilot. So both of you need to give me a scramble check to hold on.
Oh no!
I have 1 prowess dice.
Yeah. It'll be a prowess check, not a scramble. Yeah, it's a prowess die. Yeah. Otherwise, you're going to fucking bounce out.
You can push yourself.
You've got 3, Tom. So
It's been treating you good all night.
No, this is the one.
No, you only got-
yeah.
you don't have all 4 prowesses. You only have 3. It's this. You count up how many ticks are in that column.
Oh, okay.
That's the number of dice you roll.
Not all of them.
Except for tonight.
All right.
This one's
What'd you get?
2.
You got
Okay.
a 2.
Do I need to as
Yeah.
well?
Yeah.
5.
All right. So, you have a hard choice. Are you going to grab after him as he's bouncing out, or are you just going to stay belted in? Or are you going to stay safe?
Right.
You're Xeno, your muscles are still there, so you hold on. So you didn't need a 6, you just needed a 5 to be fine. But he wasn't holding on.
Like, you're getting crowned, motherfucker!
Shiny and chrome.
All right, now you need to make a scramble check to hold on to him.
Okay.
Alright, just straight up scramble.
Come on, Tom. Yes! Yes!
That was definitely a risky position. So you get
that's a mark there. Or no, it's sorry.
So
that's
I like that.
risky.
It's like,
I would say it's desperate. Yeah.
Yeah.
You would have.
Big gambit too,
So you
though,
get
right?
another mark
Mark
there.
your prowess.
Yeah.
That's
how
So
level
you
up.
all 3 get away.
it's like, you got your money!
Just middle finger in the air.
Like, I grabbed his leg. Just
Yeah.
You don't even understand how much we just saved your lives.
So basically you ran the barricade. Another vehicle slammed into you, forcing both of you out. You held on, grabbed onto him. you
claws
swung it
dug
back
into
around.
Whatever your alien version
Yeah.
of Jesus is, you
Yeah.
yell like.
I was like, it sounds like a throat noise.
Yeah.
My claws dug into the scene just while I grab him. I have his leg.
At this point, the nanomachines activate, and then there's just a huge cloud of corrosive gas that just starts billowing.
It's a
out of the
fart.
factory.
Yeah. It's a
As the nanomachines start destroying all the filtering systems. And
We told them they had a problem.
Yeah. So the evacuation becomes not just the factory, but just a massive area around it. As
I
they
told him he didn't evacuate far enough.
But with all the stress, I've just it's like this blood,
Well, and
blood
now
from my
he's
nose.
dead.
It serves him right for not listening
Yeah.
to the
Hey, you can do it.
Wow.
You know, yeah. I mean, sometimes the problem is the command structure.
I
not
grab
the,
you.
employees.
So many hookers and cocaine.
Fuck yes. And steaks.
But did the L survive?
It did happen to Mr. Hoops.
Yeah. The secretary gets away. She breathlessly tells her story of two mysterious inspectors whom no one can identify and are not members of the actual environmental inspector squad. So your two your faces are plastered on from the security cameras were intact because corrosive gas.
Of course they
They extrapolate the actual face because I was wearing kabuki makeup. I'm giving them that much.
All
But
right. So the synthal did make it out, but yeah.
no, they'll figure what I look like. But
Yeah. So
I'll get you a synthal of your very own, okay?
Luckily, I wear a hooded cloak normally.
But people are confused about the motives. They certainly don't suspect the Conclave because the Conclave is not taking this site. They're taking an area adjacent to it that is now farther away from everybody else. So it'll be easier to build it. Well, they're going to start. This is only beginning of their plans.
We
More
false
stuff.
flagged them.
You've helped them on their goals, so you have a
And
plus
we got
1 with the
6
Conclave.
credits?
You do get 6 credits from that. So congratulations.
One for each.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did kill a factory owner, so good job. And
He was a bad
he
person.
was a
Part
bad
of the
person.
problem. Not part of the solution.
Yep, exactly. So, the Conclave's quite happy with you. They ask if you want to do additional work. We have a lot of missions for you lined up if you want. If not, we understand.
We
But,
did a huge favor. I think I should be in line for repairs.
well, now we're in downtime, so yeah, you can take your time to repair yourself here.
How are they with How are you with the meat bags?
We've had to work with enough meat bags to do.
Okay, because
It's mostly with a soldering.
I'm
iron.
actually barely standing.
So, well, you don't have a level 3 harm, so you're actually not.
No. It's
Well, stress is not damage.
You have a level 2 and a level 1.
On your level 2 is what it's got a clock on it, right? Isn't it almost?
Yeah, he had 2 left on the healing clock.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So, your downtimes. Let's just go through that. You get 2 downtimes for free, or everyone does. The things are acquire
cocaine
asset,
and hookers.
Well, indulge vice. All right. So,
Yeah.
do you want to do that?
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
We're indulging vices
All
together.
right.
Yeah.
Roll dice equal to your lowest attribute.
Okay.
Clear stress equal to the highest die result. If you clear more stress than you have marked, you overindulge.
All right. What?
Go another round.
I got 1 too.
Well, they have virtual.
All right.
They have cyber cocaine, which is a virtual reality app, and it's not quite as.
Yeah, you know what?
I've
Like,
got
This place
duped.
fucking sucks.
let's go to another
I'll
one.
go ahead and do mine.
Let's flip a car as we
You're
leave.
indulging too.
Yeah, before I heal up. So.
What are you doing?
Since I'm around my other people right now, basically studying schematics and that's like.
Well, what are your vices?
Obligation and weird. So
Yeah.
this is the first time I've been around my people in a long time.
Yeah,
So.
you can totally do that.
1.
Oh my gosh. I'm like terrified.
That was all
This
hate
dice
garbage
now.
planet.
Yeah. All right. Well, fuck this place.
I'm going shopping for ponchos
Well,
and a grill.
Yeah. Please be a 1.
They have literally a city of fur grills.
Fuck Weber City.
All right. Well, I also
Weber
need
City.
to indulge in a vice. I'm gonna go with weird.
They have a lot of artifacts.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at some artifacts and try.
Roll a
to
1 and
figure
be
out some
be
stuff.
with us.
I don't want to.
It'd be funny though.
Yes! Yes!
I'm sorry,
Okay, guys, we shouldn't be celebrating that. We really shouldn't be
Fuck
celebrating
this planet.
So all of you got a 1 on.
Let's shake the dust off our boots in this fucking place. Never coming back.
That was
Ever.
Second downtime action.
I'm so sorry.
Like, that was the worst avant-garde theater ever.
Yeah.
That was so
I did not believe that guy is Mr. Darcy.
You.
Okay, I'm going to go. My second action will be to attempt to de-stress again.
I think we're all going to do that.
What vice are you indulging?
Luxury. I'm going to. They got to make something that's quality around here that I can enjoy.
Yeah.
I'll find out what it is and enjoy the hell out of it.
They have a small town devoted towards beach toys. Like
Beach toys. Awesome.
Awesome.
I'm going to get like
population 18,000.
I'm going to get a coat made of beach toys.
They're making billions of them.
You're such a Lady Gaga.
They had a virtual beach where you could try out all the toys. You thought it would be fun. But there's so many people here.
Oh yeah, the two of us. We're going again.
We're going again.
We're going to do it live.
I got a 4 that time.
Store all the
3.
drugs.
All right.
That's better.
Is that overindulge?
No, not even a little bit.
Yeah.
Shut up, Ross.
We're going to have to find the lowest stress job next time.
I do need to heal though and get.
And I'm going
two down.
I'll be
I
spending
need
to get
to-
another one after this.
Yeah, me too.
I need to de-stress some more.
Okay.
So, same thing, I guess. Gonna
right.
look into.
That artifact sucked.
That artifact was really lame. It was clearly a fake. 4.
Double up.
Aw.
Much better.
All right. Who has downtime they want to do next?
Yeah, I need to heal.
Recover. All right. Let's see here. As a special favor, you can use their doctor, and he will roll 2 dice.
Okay.
You want me to roll? Do you want you to roll?
You can roll.
Okay. I'll roll the sparkly die.
Ooh.
Not a normal die.
5.
Let's see here. A 5 is remove all level 1 harm.
I was at level 2 though, so
Well, all level 1 harms. If you had you can take multiple wounds. So
okay.
Yeah. Let's see here. To advance your healing clock.
By 5?
By 2.
Oh.
Okay.
I need to, and I'm going to buy another one because I need to heal as well.
Okay.
Yep, same.
All right. You can roll 2 dice, or I can roll 2 dice.
Ross, I will have you.
Yeah.
roll 2 dice.
All right. I'll use the red die.
Well, thank you, Ross. That's special.
5. So that's 2.
And remove all level 1 harm, right?
Yeah.
So if the clock is full, then
Yeah. Then it's gone.
Yeah.
So you're completely healed.
Yes, you
I'm
get.
completely healed.
Roll for me.
Feel better.
3, 4.
4, which is also 2.
What about level 1 harms?
They're gone.
They're gone? Cool.
Yeah.
All right, that's all I needed.
Yep.
Booch.
All right. Anybody else?
I mean, I
use
used
my
them
2.
too.
You can
You
spend.
can spend a credit.
Yeah, but what else? I mean,
Well, you need to. You got
All
6.
this time? Okay,
All
cool.
right. So you've spent 1.
I spent 1.
I spent
You spent
one.
1.
I'll spend another one on healing. So
Okay.
Spend one of your cash. Okay.
Next time we're going to a good planet.
okay.
Yeah.
You want to roll?
You can roll a 20 again. So.
Double 6s.
Critical.
whoa. Does that
That's-
mean he just feels better?
Puts 5 on the clock.
So that'll do it.
That does it.
That does it.
Goodbye.
Yeah. It's like they're good at fixing robots or something.
Planet is garbage, but you are amazing.
You know what? Like, I'm just like, that's what I do. Like, you did a great job, man.
Yeah.
You did a great
Actually,
job.
is this the chrome?
I love your work.
I love your work. Come on, yeah. Bring it in.
They did chrome him.
I did. Yeah, I got
Like,
chrome.
you're human, but I don't mind hugging you.
All right, so obviously you got +1 with the Conclave, by the way, which I'll add to your faction sheet. And what else? I am going to say
Upgrades,
another.
upgrade
You're
for ships.
now at -2 at the records, though.
Okay.
so-
Yeah.
well,
Duh.
Now we,
Yeah.
now like,
We don't even
need to,
like you.
I say we get ourselves a synthetic owl.
Really
I'm just
like
saying. I'm just saying. You can
So let's see. You spent 1, 2, 3 credits.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. You need to spend 1 for upkeep.
Yep.
So you have 2 left over.
2 left.
Oh, I
I
thought
ca-
we were giving
So
them.
the ones you
I
didn't
thought
spend
we-
for an extra one.
I thought we split it 5.
Well, we
one per
did.
ship.
Yeah, we did. And then the 1 for chip. So the 1 for chip is gone.
Yeah.
And you
So
two
you
get-
so
keep
you
your
each
credits.
you
Yeah.
each have 1 cred.
Yeah.
Additional. So I'm up to 2 creds and 1 in my stash.
Yep,
Yeah, and
same.
All right, so you all have that figured out. So, so yeah, in terms of the next place, what kind of jobs are you going to be looking for?
Probably something.
Let's steal some shit for us.
I'm totally down with stealing some shit first.
Okay.
Let's actually plan a heist.
Let's be a little selfish, yeah.
Let's plan our own heist, not for us.
Let's get a ship up. Let's get like an actual ship.
Okay, we'll
upgrade,
deal with
yeah.
experience and stuff like that off mic,
Yep.
because that could take a little while to do. But yeah, so you want to do something to upgrade yourself? So you're like,
Yeah, to boost this ship.
I think it's
we
time,
had to do a full job.
it's time
right?
we did something.
I'll
for
look into
us.
that. So yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
all
All
It
right.
doesn't necessarily have to be stealing. I would just like to put that out
You
there.
can go in the
That's fair.
space race and win it.
Yeah. Yeah. There could be some fun.
This pig?
There could be some other fun things we could do. I'm just gonna say, we're just gonna we want to upgrade the ship, but we'll see how that works out.
So far, have you guys figured out any ideas about long-term plans of are there any factions you want to help out yet? I mean, it's fine if you don't. I can introduce
I
more of
would
them.
rather not see these fucking robots ever again. Bunch of eco-terrorist motherfuckers.
They're just doing it so they can build a factory.
It's ethical consumption terrorism. That's what it is.
It's had nothing
And
to
these
do
are
about
the
ethical.
Hey,
I know they're
the
your
proletariat
people.
wants to control the means of production.
It's
Yeah.
survival is what they're doing.
Yeah. It's not
It's a
about
different ecosystem.
the only reason they're doing this is so no one will notice their secret factory where they're building up an army of death bots. I mean, other robots. So
See, that's different. It's not ecological then.
but
They're
you
just
can be on
transparent.
their side.
We already are, clearly.
Yeah. They do like you. So
What about the Space Knights? Remember the Space Knights?
Yeah, you could
they
go
were
hang-
fun.
That's true.
yeah, there's the Concordia Knights. There's also the Vigilants, which are wandering mystics.
I like them.
We haven't actually done anything for them, so that would be.
I kind of like the Fast and Furious people.
Yeah, there's some
The ones that
the
hate
Echo
us?
Wave.
No. The ones we brought into race against
Oh,
them.
Yeah, the
yeah.
Echo Wave Riders.
The Lakers are
The Wave Riders.
No, the Echo Wave Riders.
Yeah, the Wave Riders.
All right. Well, we'll talk about that more after the mic. So,
Okay,
any
cool.
other question, comments, discussions? Of this?
Yeah, they were good.
No, this was a really fun one.
All right, cool.
Loved it.
All right. We'll talk to you guys next time.
Bye.